how to own someone's life, knowledge about microcontrollers, all coming up in conventional breakers. In this segment, we are going to simulate an attack over victim's computer using Teensy based HID attack device, which we are going to program using our loved Arduino IDE, and the code will be generated by SET, that's Social Engineering Toolkit. Moving on, it's always good to have a knowledge of theory behind, so let's just get started. Hello friends, let's talk about Teensy. Teensy is a small group of microcontrollers, as you can see here, which provides us with processing speed ranging from 16 MHz to a whopping 180 MHz. To those people who are familiar with the term clock speeds of processors and all, 180 MHz may sound less to you, but hey, it's a microcontroller with 180 MHz clock speed. Keep that in consideration, it's actually very good. For code generation purpose, I'm using SEToolkit. It's a built-in tool into Kali Linux. From the menu below, I'm using social engineering attacks. Next, I'm gonna select option number 6, that's Arduino based attack vector. And for my payload to be reliable, I'm going with option number 3, PowerShell based PowerShell Payload. Now it's asking for the IP address to connect on. I'm providing the attacker's IP address. It's 192.168.100.9. Enter. Now the payload has been generated, and you can see the directory in which it has been exported. I have already copied the generated code to Arduino IDE. Now let's find out the port number. Here in our case it's I guess 4444. It will be required for setting up the listener. Next, attach the Teensy and upload. Press the button on Teensy. Now our Teensy is ready. To pull off this attack, let's consider we can leverage our victim to leave his computer for a few seconds. Remember, desktop computer is the victim and the attacker computer is the laptop. Everything is ready. Now I'm setting up my listener using Netcat on port number 4444. It will listen for the connections coming from the victim's computer. Now let's attach Teensy to the victim's computer. In our case, it's the desktop. Our Teensy will act as a keyboard and write the code that will connect back to us. It takes a while. Now it has started. It's writing the PowerShell code, and you can see we have got the connection. And just like that, the victim has been owned. Now for the sake of proof, I'm opening up Notepad that's there. You can run Windows commands onto the victim's computer. Now I'm shutting down the computer with a message that's gonna be you are, or I guess you have been hacked. He or she can take over your sensitive data, including medical reports, bank details, personal photos and videos, your social networking passwords, and pretty much everything. Hence, never let anyone suspicious use your devices. If you found this video informational, consider subscribing. Be safe, be happy. Jai Hind.